What can you tell me about the Hawkins?
I finally found a way to make the discretion and escape. I'm on my way out of the psycho place.
Do you think Charles Hawkins
and I ran into this
wife
guy
and faked his own death?
So here we go.
No, of course not. He would never have done such a thing. She was the sole purpose of his life.
I don't understand. What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you.
This is pretty deep.
Or you won't be able to escape.
I had to skip some parts.
That's how it finds
Is there a way for me to pause? Okay, let me catch you up really fast. Remember, in the last part, I was getting all the wheels, and I was having to turn them to get the gas, and blah, blah, blah. And it was taking a long time. I decided to edit out all that. I took care of it. I actually found it was pretty cool. I found an inmate that just wanted some sleeping pills, so I snuck around, found some sleeping pills. It wasn't as easy. It took about an hour to do it. Got him the sleeping pills, went and checked out the morgue, saw all kinds of creepy stuff. Then not only did I have that distraction, I went and broke their electricity and used the electricity grid to distract the guards long enough to get here where I am now. It was a left-hand turn. I'm almost free. I've almost escaped, but then this is the guy that we originally saw, his cellmate, and he's being tortured and screwed with. So here we go.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Aficionado of horror. Uh-oh.
No!
Sanders! What the hell?
Can I do anything? Can I help him?
I gotta...
No.
Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
I better look around here. Look around for some book or some bull crap. Probably will be around here. There's always something hidden. Okay, so I could go this way. Oh, that's from the gas that I let out. Oops. Okay, we'll go for this door.
Damn! The gas!
That's my own fault. I'm gonna die probably from that.
Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Oh, so that was what was supposed to happen. I suppose I could have turned around and gone back out, but then I would have probably got immediately caught by the guards again. Oh man, this game is intense. I mean, I can't think of a better word. I mean, heavy rain is too, but right now it's frustrating. I'm trying to do a stripper thing, and you have to use the controller. It's not working, but this is like... I'm stalled in the cellars. He met Dr. Cole, a female friend of Bradley, hoped to escape, wondering. Now remember, though, this officer was dead. So here we go. We're going to enter the madness. Oh, what the... You know, Guillermo del Toro was very inspired by Lovecraft.
Who goes there?
When he directed Hellboy. So a lot of those creatures, that's why they all had that squid thing going on. Okay, so I have that almost. Let's see. Eloquent sucks. Okay. Let me at least get, there we go. That was a good one. Okay. What about this? If there's any that I can use. I think investigation is going to be the best thing to have. So let's go for it. Do you want to quit? No. I want to validate. Do you really want to validate? Yes. Have I not validated it yet? Okay. So we're going to check real quickly. Okay, L2. Officer Bradley's friend. She's the one that helped me get out of there. Oh man, the art dealer, Francis, knew so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out with his own hands as he reared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. It's 4 a.m. He seemed to be obsessed with the Shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes in circumstances that I cannot explain. Okay, yeah, there he is. And he's got like squid arms. Kind of reminds me of the dude from Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, all right, let's check out the clues that we have. Okay, so we've got just that. Okay, so we're gonna check my sanity. The rituals down in there. Pierce still doesn't know if he should believe what he saw. He may even put 3 F shot caused by the death of Bradley, or he may put down shaken. Okay.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Okay. Before that, we gotta do our thing. Which means we gotta look around. This is what we do. We investigate. We check things out. The lighting.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
Okay, let's get down there. Let's go do it. Come on, let's find out. But, you know, there are books that will permanently increase my medical stats.
Wait, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Like crap.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Hey. How you do? Hey, she tracks it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that they have that.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Syracuse is Dr. Bradley. What they had.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove.
Yep.
Did you discover anything else?
Yep, sure did. I might be on to the Sarah Hawkins. I can't answer that one. Oh, I need to get my occultism. what did they have me talk to Colden? What?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders
all
and
right.
Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Did Fuller...
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, and chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you.
Yeah,
I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Bradley is some sort of... He's come back. I saw dead bodies. Sarah, his unlocked answer. Oh, crikey. Okay, so wait a minute. Come back. I might be in... Sir, what they had me endure. Talk to Bradley. You did see Charles.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
You should be dead. Your memory seems to be failing you.
I found a Darkwater PD badge. Lost a colleague recently?
What the...
Bradley.
Ethan?
I'm all right.
Hopefully I
had
chose correctly.
That's gone.
You're sure?
If it's important, it'll come back. But I can't explain why Dr. Fuller would have that badge.
The man's a danger, believe me.
What can we do, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any
Man,
tunnel.
this fits the story
No,
so
we were in the manor
well,
then.
Man, this is great. Makes
Then
me want to
what?
break out my
I,
H.P. Lovecraft books and read them
The
again.
rest is quite blurry. I don't
I've
recall
got
how
too
I
much
came
other
back
stuff
home.
to read
And then?
and
I
do
went to
and
visit you
watch.
at the hospital. And called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
At least she will notice that. You should be dead. I need medicine higher than that.
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Alright. Why can't I do... I can't choose that one. Come back. Okay, what they have me do. Talk to Brad. Sarah Hawkins was the object. I can't choose that one.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins.
Yep.
And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like A living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
Cool.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
That would fit with this
Very
type
well.
of story. Oh,
I'll go to
no.
see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so this looks like a really good spot to pause it. Alright, so my destiny changed, which means I didn't know this was one of those games where your choices also affect the narrative. Dang it. That means it's like the 5th or 6th or 7th or 10th or 12th game I have where basically I would need to replay it 20 or 30 different times or more to get everything out of it. But anyway, so we've chosen to go with I should have gone with the truth, because I thought I'd follow the horror movie trope, horror book trope of having, oh, I don't know what I saw. It's like I float and get smashed in the ceiling from me, but that's it. But I don't want to say that. Anyway, alright, thank you so much for watching. If you get a chance, hit the like button. If you're new, please maybe consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Helps keep me going. And leave a comment down below on what you think. And if it's been a few days since I've posted one of these, so if you want, just check the playlist. I have playlists all organized, and you can find all the previous parts to this game and many others, as well as my reviews and things like that. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye for now, and see you in the next video.